Okay, hi everyone. I'm going to be talking about an AU where there's a Lance Explorer. When when so basically, okay, in this AU, um, it's everything's in a similar fashion as everything went in the series. Uh, then there's the season 3 where Lance hates Lothar. He never actually saw him in the first place. Neither did Lothar for him, in fact. And Lothar, they still try to kill each other off. Yeah, yeah, indirectly. Uh, but then he would be a bit more considerate at the end of season 5, because Lothar just saved Keith from, Kabui himself. Yeah, and then Lance is gonna be like, "Oh no, Keith, what happened to you?" Because he's like really worried. And even on the platonic side, even if it's romance or not, Keith and Lance like really care for each other in any other way. You can put as platonic or romantic, which is your preference. And yeah, they care for each other. And like Lothar is like just sitting there and like, okay, this is new. I want this. So I'll just give this guy something nice. So basically, he asked the Marmoras to give Keith therapy. Yeah, yeah, he needs that. So yeah, everyone does actually. So uh, so yeah, and the Blades might have said yes because he's the prince and all on their side, and then like Lance is left alone without his buddy and being Shiro's right hand, and the usual things, not not being accepted, not Shiro not looking at him, everyone just putting him out of the scenario, no control over it. Yeah. So he has that internal build, and Lotus like this guy was like, dude, you're so patient with these assholes. Why? And yeah, internally he's saying that. So he first he makes some small talk. Then yeah, everything, blah blah blah. So what this ship would be good for Lotus is that Lance is like this family boy. He's nice. He's considerate. He's fiercely loyal, you have to admit that. And he's like the usual Latino mom. Don't mess with anyone and you'll get the price of your actions. So yeah. And Lothar wanted this whole life, so he just like stays closer to Lance. And yeah. He's also like, hey, I think I like guys. And Lance is on the opposite. Lance like, okay, I might like this long haired dude. Why am I? Okay. I think I'm bi. Yeah, bi. Bisexual. Okay. And for Lance, this would also give him a good thing because he needs to be he's like needed taken care of sometimes. Like not like a big brother or something, just like someone who genuinely wants to protect him. I mean, Keith has that role in clans, so why not Lothar in this? Lothar is like this big warrior dude, will fight anyone to the death if they hurt the people he now loves. And yeah, and he would also stand up for Lance in these situations where Lance would be like, man, this is a joke. Why are you like this, man? And after the Hazel battle, we we get them dating, I guess. Yeah, that's some fast. But then it's kinda slow too. Lotus like kind of sweet and big and protective, and Lance he helps him stay grounded, and makes Lotus find the joy in these small things. Zarkon's like big, doing taking over big banklets, conquering them all. Yeah, and Lance just makes him find small things really interesting. And also, Lance is from a different place, the one as he hasn't heard from before, Earth. So he when he talks about his family, Lotus is really able to listen. Not only because Lance is BF, it's also because he's also interested in cultures. He gets to hear about them, not destroyed by Zarkon, and he's like really enjoying it. And skip to the more hassle dazzle. Remember at the end of season 6, they had Lothar like having a had like this conquering the quintessence of the Alteans and stuff. When that happens, the Kogins like expose him and all that stuff. Yeah. So another like jumped him, judo swept him across, boing boing. Yeah. But then Lance is not like Alora. He's more loyal. He's more fierce. Yeah, he's basically like a Percy Jackson. But then this time, his loyalty like is more on a person that's different. Like Loto's the villain now because of the Altair thingy. So yeah, Lance would choose Lothar over the rest of the team. This time, he it not only the Lothar being a bad guy thing comes out, but Lance just squabbles out all his trauma at them, at the rest of the team, and they're just like shocked. Lol, Kate's gonna be so mad at them, and there becomes a rift between the team and Lance because he refuses to pass the red line against Lothar. And Lothar just does not attack us. Lance is his PF, And instead of being having a war and stuff, instead of the clone Shiro coming out thingy, they decided to like solve it peacefully. Oh hey, Paige looks like Heath. Whatever. Uh, Important thing is this is a kids show, and these teams should be involved. I mean, would be. It would be cool. So yeah, Keith like becomes a mediator between rest of the team who's like really mad. We should kill him. We should kill him. And Lance is all like, "I'd fight you guys to the death." Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna go well since he's the sharpshooter. Yeah, that's gonna go well for him. Okay, and everything's like solved. And Lotus on his side, but then it doesn't apologize for Romel's family's death. But I hope they figure it out somehow. Oh yeah, extra stuff. Lance is the bottom. Hey. And during those times, those dates, Lance and Allura, not Lance, Turn and Allura went on. Yeah, Lance can just tag along with them as just a random study because he finds them interesting, I guess. That add a lot to his character too, like this video did. Yeah.